So currently we're in the library right now, going over some information and stuff. Um, we're researching about what could possibly be. Well, we're researching anything that could be related to what might be happening in the woods that we saw, and we've also learned a bit of our family history. And yeah, mining has some shady business going on there. Not even gonna hold you. Mining and the people behind the mining, the behind the mines, cut, cut corners here and there. But shit does happen. So yeah, we're trying to see what's going on here. So let's see, what haven't we looked into beforehand? I guess these options are still here, so I guess we can start from before. Let's talk about Silas Scarlet, who is a family member of ours. So Silas Scarlet, rich guy in the South, I should have known wouldn't be pretty. I guess he was a product of a different time. Who knows what future generations will think when we look back at us. Oh, talk about South, man. Let's go with this one, because he was kind of shady, kind of cut corners, did some stuff that I wouldn't say I'm exactly proud of. I mean, I'm not a miner, I don't understand how the mining business works, but I don't think, you should cut corners in any kind of business. That's just me. Yes, I figured old money from the South wouldn't be great, but he sure did some things to get where he was, huh? That book is perfect example of why you shouldn't use multiple sources for your research instead of trusting. Well, sorry. That book is a perfect example of why you should use multiple sources for your research instead of trusting this first thing you read on a subject. People need to do further research. Just because you read one article, that doesn't mean that article isn't biased. Always have different sources, back those sources up, because everybody has a certain agenda they want to push and certain viewpoints on particular topics. So you might want to if you want to dive into something, use more than one book, one wiki article. Just saying, for all of my peoples who want to claim they know things and know facts about things. Yep, dude was a monster. The mines made a lot of money during the Civil War too, and you could probably guess which side of North Carolina business owners would be working for. Sorry you're related to him. Do you think the 𝕤𝕒𝕔𝕚𝕒 are here for retribution? I don't think they are. I get it. It must be one of those burial ground situations. He's a terrible person, but I don't know if the people, I don't think these horrible creatures are here exactly because of what happened 7,000 years ago, or else why wouldn't they have happened now? But we could always ask the questions. Do you think the 𝕤𝕒𝕒𝕒 are here for retribution? It seems tenuous, assuming Kanika's mom is right. They're here as an omen, not because they're going to do something themselves. And I think we know how I feel on the matter. Let's try this one. So, 𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒 folk monsters. Wampus cats kind of sound like they could be mountain lions. Wampus cats kind of sound like they could be mountain lions. Voice like a woman's crying out, somewhere between person size and cat size. Definitely, they're 100% mountain lions. Kanika, you know there are no mountain lions up here. I thought you were supposed to be a skeptic. But the 𝕤𝕒𝕒𝕒 are old, right? Mountain lions don't go extinct in Appalachians that long ago. Those legends just haven't died off yet. Almost every cryptid can be tracked down to either a hoax or someone getting confused about a perfectly normal animal. Sometimes both. Bigfoot, for instance, started as a prank. Then folks saw bears walking around on their hind legs and got freaked out. Now here we are. You'll get those. You'll eat those words when I get the first clear footage of Bigfoot. I don't know if Bigfoot's real. You know, with everything out there, I don't want to say Bigfoot isn't real. I will say there is a chance that maybe, just maybe, Bigfoot might have saw something they didn't think they saw. If you manage that, I will print out a piece of paper that says Bigfoot. If you manage that, I will print out a piece of paper that says Bigfoot isn't real and literally eat it. I promise. I'm holding you to it. Stella, there was literally a mountain lion in a ditchling's nest last night. There was! I did see that in that last video. I did see it. So I'm gonna say that. Stella, there literally was a mountain lion in a ditchling's nest last night. Maybe it was a bobcat. They can be pretty big, you know. Let's see. Let's do this one. Do you think the ditchlings are Tommyknockers with the whole warning thing? Good thought. But Tommyknockers live in mines. That's like their whole thing. I'm gonna write that down though. Tommyknockers are literally just the sound. Tommyknockers are literally just the sounds that happen when a bunch of rocks and woods are about to collapse. Are they? Are they the sounds of mysterious? I was like, are they? Or are they the sounds of mysterious creatures pounding on rocks and support beams when hammered to cause a collapse? There's simply no way to know. My mom used to tell me this story about the 𝕘𝕒𝕤𝕤 story back when I was little. I can't believe I forgot that one. It scared me so bad that I didn't eat soup for years. I thought a monster might try and dig it out of the stomach if I did. Huh, I love that one. There's an old chimney in the woods that I used to think was the chimney from 𝕘𝕒𝕤. The one that was left after the thing did whatever it did. Now I know that's just because chimneys don't burn down. The wooden houses do. Interesting. I didn't know that. So do chimneys stay forever? Huh. We don't have chimneys on my planet, so I wouldn't know. That doesn't mean it's not the chimney from 𝕘𝕒𝕤. I've camped out there a couple of times and seen some pretty spooky stuff. Yeah, I watched the video. You saw raccoons. You're gonna get rabies one of these days chasing after wildlife like that. What can I say? I like to live life on the edge. Let's move on. I like to do all the explore options because I never know what's gonna happen. But it's pretty cool. What I like to see certain stuff like this. So let's see. Do you think Wayne factors into any of this? I honestly shouldn't be shocked. There's something seriously wrong with him. Like, I can physically feel it in my guts. Maybe he's sick. Maybe that has something to do with what you saw in the woods. I don't know. I'd buy it. We should check the old mines. Between Wade, the old collapse, and the fact that their whole town's practically been built around them, it seems like the smartest place to start. Good idea. There's an awfully lot of mines-related stuff in my notes. We can poke around and find out if anyone's seen anything weird. Oh, sorry, I forgot to turn that off. I wonder if this had to do with the mine. So they wanted to check the old mines, which I think is a smart idea to do, honestly. Given everything going on, we should definitely check the mines because I feel like the mines might tell. I feel like everything, being that this whole game is about things happening with the mines or whatever, I think maybe that's what's going on. Right? Yeah, totally, 100%. I would never. We don't even have a good reason to go down there. Well, they don't want to go to the mines. Good. Let's keep it that way. You know how I feel about mines. I promise, Neeks, we're just going to question some of the miners. Like, she doesn't want to go in the mines, which I totally respect. And if that questioning gives us a good reason to poke around, say a cool abandoned coal mine, then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. You can cross that bridge when you've come to it. I'm not going underground. Just messing with you. We'll stick to the surface. Yeah, and hopefully we'll find out what happened to Wade while we're at it. I feel like this is the more accurate one because Tabitha kind of doesn't like things. She doesn't seem to be the most friendly of people. Alright, but if we're doing this, let's do our best to stay under the radar. I'm already in hot enough water with Tabitha as it is. It sounds like a good idea. We'll be super sneaky, I promise. I can even keep a lookout. Look at us, going out on a camper together. I've missed this. I missed it too. I mean, sure, it's not under the best circumstances, but I've been so wrapped up in running the store, I didn't even realize how much I love being able to hang out with you. Though, there is something missing. Reese. Is it Reese or Reese's? It's probably Reese. Oh, if you see me save it often, my computer has been giving me kind of troubles, but that's new computers for you. I miss that. I really miss that dude. I can't believe how long it's been since we've seen each other. Have you seen him lately? Nope. I've tried to plan stuff, but he's been too sick. I didn't realize it was getting so bad. That poor guy. You know, we could just pop over and surprise him. He seemed excited to meet Neby. Maybe we'll finally get him to leave this little cave. Hell yeah, let's do it. Alright, let's go roll out. See ya, Oscar. We'll let you know if we run into Rosalina. Thanks, guys. I'll keep you posted. I hope nothing happened to her. Like, we have enough problems as it is. Ooh, more spooky houses! Look how spooky that house looks! Oh my god, guys, it looks so great. It looks great. I love it here. I love that it's spooky and whatnot. I love it. Reese's house stands on the edge of a forest wall, an isolated buffering cushioning. Well, Reese's house stands at the edge of the forest wall, an isolated buffer cushioning the rest of the town from an unending wilderness. It's a cute house. I love it. Reese, it's Stella. I brought some buddies too. I love how Kanika just has this whole like gothic artsy vibe. Definitely here for it. Oh shit, he looks so upset. Shh, not so loud. He's still sleeping. Can I help you with something? Oh, this must be the mom. Alright, mama, how you doing? The woman in the doorway stares directly into your eyes. You can practically feel her simmering in irritation washing over you. Hi, Dr. Kelly. We were wondering if it would be okay if Reese comes out and hang out. Nothing's stringing us. We promise. I'm not going to wake him up. If he's asleep, he probably needs it. Whatever you two have planned is probably beyond what he can manage right now anyways. Oh no, poor Reese. It's just been so long since either of us have gotten a chance to hang out with him. I'm sure he and Neby would get along super well too. Jeez. I'm gonna just introduce myself because she doesn't know who I am. Let's be cordial. Hi, I'm Neby, Vivian's kid. I know who you are. Well, there goes me trying to be nice. Guess being nice doesn't work out here. Well, there goes me being chatty. The way she avoids looking at you as she speaks makes you feel like you've done something wrong, even though you're pretty sure you've done nothing at all. Well, damn, don't be too dismissive. Reese's mom turns back to the house, sighing. Sorry. I know that was a little rude. You just want to hang out with Reese, and he misses both of you too. She sighs again, as if she's deciding whether to finish her thought. He's usually feeling his best after mid-afternoon. Why don't you come over tomorrow? We can have some supper, and you can hang out for a bit. I don't promise that he'll be perky, but I'm sure he'll be bright. It'll brighten his spirit to see you two again. And I suppose you can come on too, Neby. Yay! We're being invited. That'd be great. I can bring a side dish. Maybe deviled eggs? Does he still eat those? No. Eggs are a little too much for him. They don't settle well. You can leave the cooking to me. I know what he can handle. Okay, I'll bring soda then. That's not... Okay, yes, fine. You can bring soda. Nothing but caffeine. Ginger ale, preferably. Oh, and leave the dog at home. Okay, no dogs. Thanks so much, Dr. Kelly. We're still bothering you. We'll stop bothering you now. See you later. Jeez, like... You know, she seems really friendly. Honestly, probably favorite woman in a game. Dr. Kelly nods in acknowledgement and quickly shuts the door. The sound of several locks clicking into place can be heard from within. Clearly, we live in a trustworthy place. God, that woman makes me so nervous. Are you okay, Stella? I'm fine. I remember she used to be so nice and carefree when we were kids. She always had the best stickers when we had to get our shots. Maybe she's just stressed about Reese. Or maybe she's just nice to kids. Either way, I guess the three of us... It's just the three of us. You gonna drive? Yeah, sorry I don't like the thought of going up there without the van. Cool, I'll take my shortcut then. It shouldn't take long for me to get there. You're welcome to tag along, Neby. Don't worry. I won't be offended if you ride with Kanika. I'm sure you're probably sick of the woods. Either way works for me. Ooh! I want to know, why won't she just drive up with her? Why not just drive up with Kanika? Aren't the mines a bit ways off? Don't worry about it, Neby. There's a lot of junk in the back of my van. It gets a little tight with more than just two people. Ooh, that's a thing. That's something we could do. Okay, I'm gonna save it here. I was wondering if we're gonna get a choice. Oh, this is actually really important. Oh god. Okay. For the people watching, let's see here. Do I have that for me right now? I don't know if I have that up here. Let's see. I thought I had one, but I don't. Let's do what should we do? What should we do? For the people watching, what should we do? Should we ride with Kanika or should we walk with Stella? I mean, last time we walked with Stella, bad things happened. What do you think? What do you think we should do for my beautiful viewers who are paying attention? No pressure if you don't want to answer. I'll probably decide something. I'll probably give you guys like 10 seconds or so. Boo, 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 boo. No answer? Oh well. We're gonna ride with Kanika. Good thing I saved this in time. I'm gonna ride with Kanika. Because I want to get to know Kanika more, because she seems to be a little bit... Like, I do want to know what's going on. In case this doesn't do it again, it has an autosave. So... let's see. Because I want to get to know Kanika more. That's kind of why I want to ride with her. Even though I do want to know what Stella's doing and what's going on with her, but I do want to know what's going on with Kanika. So we're gonna ride with we're gonna ride with Stella. We're gonna ride with Kanika and see how that goes. You know? I'll ride with Kanika. See you with the mines. Ooh, she's so pretty. Oh my gosh, she is so attractive. I don't know how to. Woo! She's so attractive. Like, she dresses exactly how I would want to dress, honestly. Not even gonna hold you. Kanika is a careful driver, but her old van still bumps around the mountain road. Thanks for indulging me on the little diversion. Reese's mom can be a lot, but I'm glad we have solid plans for tomorrow. Stella, I forget that she has a hand right here. Stella and I haven't really seen much of him for the past few years. Good lord, has he been that sick lately? That says a lot, honestly. That sort of an isolation can't be good for his health, no matter what his mom says. That seems too on the nose. That's kind of weird how I would be like, yeah. I mean, like, I feel like that's probably what happened. But I love how the game was just like, immediately just throwing you in there. Like, her parents, like, there was a car crash involved, isn't there? That's kind of insensitive in my situation. So let's see. I don't want to talk about her behind her back because I don't think that's what she would do. So I could ask her about her brother. That seems to be a conversation about her, and we just start talking about what's going on with Reed. I feel like that's more personal. I guess let's explore other options. Let's do things that have to do with other people. Let's try this one first. So what's actually going on with Reese? Good question. I wish I knew. His mom's been saying he's sick for years, but it's not like she's wrong about it. He's been a wreck for the few times I've seen him. I just find it a little weird that his mom hasn't brought in any outside doctors, at least any I'm aware of. I mean, she's a doctor, but if your kid's been in housebound for this many years, you think it's something she put a little bit more effort into fixing. I don't know. I'm probably just projecting or something. That's rough. Yep. Alright, so we get more options. Cool. So what's up with your brother? I went by the general store this morning and met Miles. What's his deal? He didn't do anything weird, did he? Let's see. He was fine. I'm just curious. Honestly, he didn't really do anything. I think he just didn't want to be there. So I don't really mind that, you know, he was like, oh yeah, just steal the chips. I don't think he really would have wanted me to do that, so. Huh, that's good. Sorry to jump to conclusions. I know you don't have any siblings, but I just wish he would grow up, you know? It feels like I can't trust him to do anything without leaving a mess for me to clean up. Don't worry. Don't get me wrong, he's family and I love the guy, but he sure doesn't make it easy. He's probably younger than her. I don't know how old he is, but he just seems like a kid who probably just didn't want to be bothered that day. And I will hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. You'll be happy to know that I'm hydrating with not orange juice, with apple juice. My Discord people absolutely love apple juice, so. Oh, we can use other stuff. Let's see. She doesn't look like she would want to live here. Kind of like from the way she looks and everything like that. She kind of looks like, you know, she looks like someone who would live outside of this little small town. Can you drive me out of town like right now? I want to know what she thinks, like what's going on. Do you have any other theories on what's going on aside from what we talked about the library? I don't know. I don't think there's enough information yet to get to support any strong conclusions. Though I've been wondering if what you two saw was just some sort of mutated animal, like a strain of hairless monkeys or raccoons or something. Do you know about Morgan's Island? It's off the south coast. It's off the coast of South Carolina, and there's a whole population of 𝕤𝕤𝕤𝕤 monkeys infected with herpes, like 4,000 of them. Maybe the ditchlings are some kind of allophomorphic research monkeys. Which sounds ridiculous now that I've said it out loud. Forget I said anything. It's like, those things are not monkeys. I saw them with my own eyes and they were way too messed up to be anything like monkeys. I mean, it doesn't rule out lab monkeys, right? Could be that whatever made them hairless also caused weird swelling or altered their proportions. But like I said, we don't have anywhere near enough of information. She's like the type of person who like was really hard to believe anything that isn't scientific. So I get her, but like my guy, if you actually saw what we saw, yo. Nah, we got some freaky deaky shit dealing with. I just started getting goosebumps thinking about what they look like again. Like, ugh. Good on them for making a horrible looking monster. Let's see. I guess we can ask, now we can ask her about Stella. Now that she's not around, can you tell me what's up with Stella and cars? It took some convincing to get her to ride back with Duke last night, even after everything that happened in the woods. Wait, she actually got into a car last night? She must have been really freaked out. That's how her parents died. Car crash. She was in the car too. Just some cuts and bruises, but she doesn't like cars and tries her best to stay away from them. I don't think she's ever going to actually leave this town. Oh. Like, holy shit, poor Stella. Yeah, and now she's lost Gretchen too. It's not fair. She's such a sweetheart, and so were her folks. Breaks my heart. I wonder why she lives here, but I guess her mom is here. I guess she doesn't want to leave her mom. But let's dig into more things. Have you thought about living somewhere else? Yeah, this wasn't the plan, and it still isn't. I'm actually a couple of years into vet school, top of my class, might I add, when my dad died. My mom wasn't up for running the store, and you've met Miles. I've only wanted to take a semester off, help them get back on their feet, but it's been a year and some change now. It's not just my family, too. The general store? That's the general store. If it winds up going under, it's hard not to imagine a whole town collapsing with it. Maybe I'll just get back and go back next semester. Oh, that's so messed up. This is the one thing I don't like about people in like situations like this. It's like they have no other. They feel like they have no other option, and they are basically stuck in this kind of like scenario in the family. Like they have to take care of their family, and I really don't want them to be like in this kind of thing. It's. She feels like she's responsible for staying in this, like she has to be here, and I'm just like, but like your dreams though, don't squash your dreams. Like, it's such a shitty situation. I don't think she should stay here. Let's explore this way. Vet school, just like Stella's mom. You know, I never really thought of it that way. But yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, I understand. Like, I want her to live her life, but I kind of understand both sides. It's kind of like, it's a bittersweet situation. The double-edged kind of sword. It's like, yeah, you can live your life, but also like... Also, it's kind of like you have a responsibility because your brother obviously isn't up to the task for it, but It is. You know what? You would be a great vet. I've seen, I've seen how thorough you are about your research, and not everyone would care enough about their family to take off like you did. Aw, shucks. I'm really into biology during undergrad, and growing up around Stella and her mom gave me a special kind of love for animals. You and Kanika sit comfortable. Yeah, I don't think we should ask. I don't want to be driven out of town, really. You and Kanika sit comfortable in a comfortable silence for the last few minutes of the ride. She had a lot on her keys. I'm gonna save here. I keep saving because I don't want the game to mess up because my laptop has been doing that lately. Don't know what's going on. Probably it's just getting used to streaming. You and Kanika arrive at the mines before Stella, obviously. Stella probably gonna be another couple of men. Ah, hey y'all, how was the ride? Did you run here? Yep, felt like getting a run in. I didn't want to keep y'all waiting. Good lord, girl! You didn't run into any of those creatures, did you? Nope. That makes sense. They're probably nocturnal. I don't know if I should feel relieved or disappointed. But we're all here. What's the plan? I guess we should go talk to people. I guess so. I should probably be on lookout duty. I'm a bit of a persona non grata in the mines. Tabitha. Yeah. I might have tried sneaking in to talk to her a time or two, Minnie. We're probably less likely to get caught if only one of us is snooping around down there. Hmm. It's like, if Stella's on lookout duty and the only one of us is in it, what's the third person doing? You know those cheesy rom-coms where someone wears an earpiece on their first date? Whoa! Do you have some kind of surveillance rig on the back of your van that I didn't know about? What? Died. But I do have a good pair of earbuds with a really good mic. We can just do a group call. I'm guessing I'm the person going in, so inward I go. I take it by one of us here talking about Tabitha aren't exactly friends, and I'm pretty much all the miners shop at the general store. I don't want to make folks uncomfortable, you know? It's probably for the best, Neby. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. I wanted to be involved. Let's make ourselves involved. You're good, Kanika. I've got this. You'll do great. Give me those earbuds I mentioned earlier. Okay, so I guess we're going in there and just like going straight into having. We're gonna do secret agent kind of stuff, which is dope. We can feed you questions if you get stuck, and Stella can give you a heads up if Tabitha's headed your way. Dang, I miss doing this sort of things with you. You're so thorough. Aw, thanks. I do my best. I guess we should part ways and start the call, yeah? Stella and Kanika break off, leaving you alone at the entrances to the mines. Your phone buzzes. Hey, can you hear us? Try saying something. You're loud and clear. Cool, same goes for you. Nothing to do now but enter the worksite. Let's go get our secret agent stuff on! Okay, let's go. You pass through the unlocked fence and into the property of the Scarlet Hollow Mines. Ooh, spooky, scary. Alright, I'm in. Alright, Morpheus, good to know. Okay, let's go to the nearest. Let's start talking to people, you know? Let's start getting familiar with people so we don't seem too odd. You approach the nearest group of miners, a blonde woman, a broad-shouldered man, and an old-timer. Their uniforms identify them as Harrius, Davis, and Zatz. You got a reason to be bothering us? I'm about to be like, I don't want to be too obvious, but let's start with, let's start asking about maybe Wade. Maybe that'll help. I'm not really good at doing this whole investigation process. Because I feel like saying, hey, I'm Tabitha's cousin kind of seems kind of odd. We might alert her, but I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Okay, let's do this. Hey, I'm Tabitha's cousin. The miner straightened up, suddenly very serious. Sorry, I didn't know. I thought you were maybe one of the environmentalists or... Yeah, sorry for any trouble. How can we help? Do any of you know about a guy named Wade? Wayne? Why? Why do I keep calling him Wade? I keep forgetting that's the name of my computer. Do any of you know about a guy named Wayne? Yeah, we knew him. Knew him? Is he dead? He was such a cut-up. Missed that dude. What happened to him? The mind is shit for a moment, uncomfortably glancing at one another. Isn't that the guy Yao said was, he's gone. That's all that matters. What happened to him? What do you think? Who do you, like, what do you think you are? Some sort of cop? I'm not a cop. Just tell me what happened. Fuck off. Zax, come on, man. No, I've been here decades longer than you, and I know bait when I see it. Let's get out of here. Our ship's about to start anyways. Sorry. Well, fuck you! I just wanted to know what happened to the guy, but now I've got a clear answer that some shit's been going on. Ugh, fuck it. Whatever. I feel like I wish I could go back and be like, I can do things, but whatever. We're just gonna save it there. I might just get this thing and leave. Ugh. Let's talk to another one. Let's talk to another group and see what they say. Mystical, before you reach the miners, you're struck by an intense feeling. You recognize the hollow terror as the same thing you felt last night when you set your eyes on that awful man in the miner's jacket. You shouldn't be up here. It's dangerous. Let's ask. Let's be mystical. I don't want to be like ghosts, but let's be mystical. What are you? Flesh and blood, much like yourself. You don't have to be afraid of me. Stay home. Wait for the week to end. Don't keep putting yourself in the path of danger. This is all I ask. Before you say another word, the figure is gone. Hey Neby, are you still there? We've just been getting static from you. I wonder why he's telling us not to interfere. I guess he kind of got interfered. He interfered and probably ended up dead, so. Oh, don't mind me. Our new friend just stopped by to say hello. Whoa, I thought I saw you talking to someone down there. Are you okay? Whatever he is, I don't think he's human. It's either one of these two, but I think I would go with the mystical route and be like, whatever he thinks is going on, I think he's crazy. Whatever he is, I don't think he's human. I hate to say it, but with how the call went static, what if he's a ghost? Like, actually a ghost? You hate to say it? Stella, I don't think anything would make you happier than Wayne being a ghost. Also, ghosts aren't real. Hey now, just because I want ghosts to be real doesn't mean I want this ghost harassing Neby. Honestly, he was like, stay away. It's kind of like the Ides of March situation. And had Caesar listened, he would still be walking around. But we never listen to the mist people telling us the truth, do we? He told me to stay at the estate for the rest of the week. That I'd be safe there. Why would he tell me that? What the hell is that supposed to mean? He must have been threatening you, right? The plot thickens. I need to talk to Tabitha about this. She deserves to know that creep is lurking around the mines. Totally get that. If you're sure, tipping her off might make it hard to talk to anyone else. No, you're right. I think I'm going to talk to more miners. Yeah, I don't want to scare her yet. Hey there, can we help you with something? Huh. Did any of you know a man named Wayne? Wayne? You mean Sam Wayne? What are you asking about him for? Wait, have you seen him? They seem he's still alive, so let's try to see if we can keep up this bandwagon, you know? Maybe you might have seen something. I've seen him just now. He muttered some creepy stuff to me and disappeared. I knew it. He's probably just back at the camp he's probably just got back to the camp after whatever he went off to do. Hold it, Tick. Creepy, isn't it? Creepy isn't exactly his MO. You know that, Isaacs. How do you know that it was Sam Wayne? I don't recall seeing your face around here before. I don't know if that was him, but it could be him. I think his name was on his jacket, just like yours. His name was on his jacket, Wayne. Just like yours says Smith. So do all of our jackets, but I stitch it with Isaacs. That doesn't make me Isaacs. No, it's gotta be him. There's no way he's dead. You really think he's running around town creeping on strangers and ignoring his friends and coworkers? Seems more likely to me that somebody's took care of him, so to speak, and is running around in his clothes. The miner extended silence for a moment, considering what they just heard. That's not possible. That's ridiculous. This is messed up. But who would do something like that? I don't know. Why don't you ask his girlfriend? Yikes, do you think? No. No way. Just saying. He wasn't exactly the first fella to fall for her, charms. Lots of heartbreak in that woman's history. Lots of jilted ex-lovers, if you catch my drift. Dang, who are they talking about? I told him not to get involved with her. I told him. Ooh, was it Tabitha? No, my game's freezing again! Stop this! Stop this nonsense! Ugh, my game froze again. I fucking hate this here. Okay, cool. So it went back here. Okay. Who was Wayne seeing? Whoa now, if you don't know, there's no way I'm poking that wasp's nest. Forget we said anything. Yeah, I don't want to be the next chopping block. Last time we pressed people, they kind of left, but I don't want to not press them. It's not kind of my thing. Come on, don't dangle something like that. Look, I don't want to cause any trouble. Enough people are losing their jobs as it is. I've got mouths to feed. Losing their jobs, and in Sam Wayne's case, disappearing. We've already said too much. Come on, boys. Aw, man! Should we check in? Just a heads up, the only group I still see out there is pretty close to the main office. It might still be worth talking to them, but I don't know if I can give you all that much of a heads up if Tabitha comes out. It's basically like, don't, whatever information you get, don't press in this case, because they might call for Tabitha. So we're gonna go and try to talk to them. I want to try to talk to one last group of miners. Good luck. Hopefully things will go well. I don't want things to go, like, kind of bad, but things should be fine. Going around asking questions, huh? You don't look like you're from the inspections office. Maybe we'll try something light. We'll try to do something light here. Have you noticed anything strange around here lately? All kinds of weird stuff happen in these hills. What sort of weird do you mean? Guys. Maybe people getting sick? Weird animal sightings? Noises from the woods? Maybe noises from the woods? Any noises from the woods? All the time. Howling, screaming, all sorts of fiendish caterwaulings. Probably just screeching owls and bobcats, you old coot. Might be. Might not. Might. But I heard something the other night that sent the fear of God shivering down my spine, I tell you. I don't want to dismiss him saying that, but we could leave it at that. What about people getting sick? People getting sick? I mean, some of the old miners, sure, but I wouldn't call that unusual. What about weird animal sightings? I saw a raccoon with a big old tumor last week. Spooked something awful. That's nature for you, not always pretty. Imagine, leave this place. It's not safe. That'd probably spook him. Imagine, I would be like, it was an egg. I don't know. I feel like if I say anything about it, it's gonna drive them away, so... okay, hold on. It was an egg. There are lots of things in the woods laying eggs and animals. I knew it! I knew there was something weird about that raccoon. I believe it. There are things out there in the woods nobody's ever seen before. It's still wild country, even if we've carved it into pieces. I know I, for one, ain't going near them trees until some scientist folk come around and sort of... Ugh. I know I, for one, ain't going near them trees until some scientist folks come and sort out whatever's going on over there. Maybe I should cash in on some sick days and go see my cousins in Asheville, just to be on the safe side. Let's use this last one. Have you heard any knocking in the mines? You're asking if we heard any Tommy knockers? Coast we have. We're old timers. All of us who was here before the machine got brought in know the Tommy knockers. What a nuisance. Always stealing my hammers. It's true. Had a pickaxe stolen too. And and when you've heard knocking coming from one of the old tunnels, it was enough to make a man pray. Looks like I figured out what to do for my next video. You better not be thinking of going to the old mine shafts alone. I could always use a partner in crime. I'm going to wind up going down there with you, aren't I? It's all on that front. Sure. Okay. They seem to be forthcoming, so I think we should ask them. What can you tell me about Sam Wayne? Oh ho ho, he got himself into trouble, did he? Why, you seen him around? What's that young buck up to? Okay, so people have heard about him, obviously. So let's see. What do you think he's been up to? I hear he's been murdered. Someone around's wearing his clothes pretending to be him. I want to say what they think. What do you think he's been up to? All I know is that there's a certain someone got involved with... All I know is that a certain someone's got involved with somebody he shouldn't have, and nobody in the camp's seen him since. Ooh, is this one of those kind of things where he slept with someone's wife or girlfriend or a person of interest that he shouldn't have? Spooky. I figured he'd just run off and live in a big mansion with his belly. I love that, by the way. I love that whole like, ooh, that term belly. See, it's nice for me. I like that one. Stella audibly gasped. The thought of his strapping young man with him. The thought of a strapping young man with him with that sour-faced broad always left such a bad taste in my mouth. So it is Tabitha. Oh my god, gross. As if you would fall to your knees when a woman of means shown the slight bit of interest in you, or any woman at all. Fair enough. Wait. Are you talking about Tabitha? Wait. Is it Tabitha? I think it's Tabitha. Are you talking about Tabitha? Wait, are you talking about Tabitha? Yep, I knew it! He got interested in Tabitha. That's what this thing was. Ooh. Dang, I figured that's what they were getting at, but it's weird to hear it out loud. So, things were going on with my cousin. Ooh.